All right, let's talk about something super interesting today. Hobbies. We all know hobbies make a person more interesting, but did you know certain hobbies can actually make women instantly more attractive to men? Yeah, psychology backs this up. If you've ever wondered why some women seem to naturally catch attention, it's often because of the things they do, not just how they look. And before anyone says, "Oh, it's all about appearance," nope. Science proves that men are drawn to women who are passionate, confident, and have skills that spark admiration. So, grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's dive into the fascinating world of hobbies that make women stand out in the best way possible. Now, before we jump in, let's be clear, this isn't about changing who you are to impress someone. It's about embracing things that naturally enhance your confidence, make you feel amazing, and as a bonus, happen to catch the attention of men. Because let's be real, confidence, that's the number one thing that makes someone attractive. And hobbies, they build that confidence. So what are the hobbies that naturally boost attraction? First, let's talk about artistic hobbies. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, or even photography, there's something about creativity that draws people in. Men are naturally intrigued by women who can express themselves through art. Why? Because it signals intelligence, passion, and depth. Plus, it's just cool to be around someone who sees the world in a unique way. Imagine this. You're at a party, and someone casually mentions they play the guitar or sketch in their free time. Instantly, they seem more interesting, right? That's the power of creativity. Now, if creativity isn't your thing, don't worry. Another highly attractive hobby is anything related to fitness. And no, this doesn't mean you have to be a gym fanatic or run marathons. Men are naturally drawn to women who take care of their health, not just for looks, but because it signals energy, discipline, and self-care. Whether it's yoga, dancing, hiking, or even kickboxing, active hobbies create a magnetic energy. And let's be honest, confidence skyrockets when you feel good in your own body. Think about it. Ever noticed how someone's entire vibe changes when they're passionate about a physical activity? That's because movement boosts endorphins, and endorphins happiness. And happiness, it's ridiculously attractive. All right, let's take a little detour. You ever meet someone who's just so into their hobby that they talk about it with this undeniable excitement? Maybe it's a woman who absolutely loves baking, and she lights up talking about her latest cake experiment, or someone who's into photography and gets giddy about the perfect lighting. That enthusiasm? It's contagious. Passion is attractive no matter what the hobby is. Speaking of passion, let's talk about a hobby that most people don't expect but is ridiculously attractive: learning a new language. Now, why does this work? Because it shows intelligence, curiosity, and ambition. Men love a woman who challenges herself. Plus, imagine randomly dropping a sentence in French or Spanish in the middle of a conversation. It's effortlessly cool. And here's a fun fact. Studies show that bilingual individuals often appear more confident and socially dynamic. So, if you've been thinking about learning a new language, consider this your sign. Now let's get into something a little more adventurous: traveling and exploring new cultures. There's a reason why people who love traveling always have the best stories. They're open-minded, adaptable, and full of life experiences. Men are naturally drawn to women who have a sense of adventure, who love stepping out of their comfort zones and embracing new things. You don't have to travel across the world. Sometimes, just exploring new places in your own city can spark that adventurous energy. Trying new restaurants, going to cultural events, or even spontaneous weekend road trips. All of it adds to that attractive, free-spirited vibe. All right, now let's flip the script. You know what else makes a woman instantly more attractive? Having a great sense of humor. And yes, humor can be a hobby. Whether it's stand-up comedy, writing funny stories, or just having a natural ability to make people laugh, humor is one of the most underrated attractive traits. And let's be honest, Who doesn't love someone who can make them laugh? Studies even show that men find women with a good sense of humor more charming, engaging, and irresistible. So if you've got a knack for making witty comments or love watching comedy shows, embrace it. At the end of the day, attraction isn't about following a specific rulebook. It's about confidence, passion, and being authentically you. The most attractive thing about hobbies isn't the activity itself. It's the energy and joy they bring. When you love what you do, it shows. And when it shows, people naturally gravitate toward you. So, whether it's painting, hiking, playing, music, traveling, or cracking jokes, if it makes you happy, it'll make you glow. And that glow, that's what truly draws people in. All right, now I want to hear from you. What's your favorite hobby? Drop it in the comments and let's get a conversation going. Let's start with something creative. Whether it's painting, playing an instrument, sketching, or even photography, artistic hobbies are naturally attractive. Why? Because creativity is a sign of intelligence, self-expression, and emotional depth. It also shows that you see the world differently, which is intriguing. Think about it. Ever met someone who plays the guitar? Instantly cool, right? It's not just about the skill, it's the passion behind it. The ability to create something out of nothing is magnetic, and there's science behind this. Studies show that creative individuals often have higher emotional intelligence, which means they're better at understanding feelings, expressing emotions, and forming deep connections. So whether it's playing the piano, painting, or even writing poetry, creative hobbies can make a huge impact on attraction. Imagine you're at a party. Two people are chatting with you. Person A: "Yeah, I just work, go home, watch TV, and that's about it." Person B: "Oh, in my free time, I love painting. There's just something about blending colors and creating something from scratch that feels so freeing." Who sounds more interesting? Exactly. Now let's talk about something that instantly makes people more attractive: movement. And no, I don't mean you have to be a gym addict or an Olympic athlete. But activities like yoga, dancing, hiking, or even martial arts can make a massive difference. Here's why. Physical activity naturally boosts confidence. It releases endorphins, which make you feel good. And when you feel good, you radiate that energy. Ever notice how people who dance have this effortless confidence? Whether it's salsa, hip-hop, or even just casual dancing at a party, there's something magnetic about people who move freely. And let's talk about hiking. There's something about someone who loves the outdoors, enjoys an adventure, and isn't afraid to explore new places. It signals independence, curiosity, and a love for life, all of which are very attractive qualities. Picture this. You're on a date. One person says, "Yeah, I just like staying home all the time." Another person says, "Oh, I love hiking. There's something amazing about reaching the top of a mountain and just taking in the view." Who seems more exciting? Exactly. Now this one might surprise you, but learning a new language is crazy attractive. Why? Because it shows intelligence, curiosity, and ambition. It also signals patience and dedication, two qualities that are naturally appealing. Imagine casually slipping into another language during a conversation. It's effortlessly impressive. Plus, studies show that bilingual individuals tend to be more confident and socially adaptable. So if you've ever thought about learning French, Spanish, or even something totally unexpected, go for it. Not only will it expand your mind, but it might just make you stand out in the best way possible. You: "Oh yeah, I've been learning Italian." Them: "Wait, really? Say something in Italian." You: casually drops a phrase in Italian. Boom! Instantly intriguing. Ever met someone who loves traveling? They always have the best stories, the best experiences, and the best outlook on life. There's a reason why people who love exploring new places seem effortlessly attractive. Travel shows open-mindedness, adaptability, and a sense of adventure. And the best part, you don't have to travel internationally to have this energy. Sometimes just exploring new places in your own city, trying new restaurants or going on spontaneous road trips can give you that same magnetic vibe. Men are naturally drawn to women who have a sense of adventure. Why? Because it signals excitement, unpredictability, and a zest for life. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. More amazing psychology-backed insights are coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep doing what you love, stay confident, and remember, your passions are what make you truly magnetic. See you in the next one.